Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I've got a very special video for you. Crucast have kindly sent over their preset pack for me to take a look at. You know, kind of show you all how you can use these sounds to make some very Crucasty sounding tracks yourself, because everyone loves Crucast, of course, in the bassline scene. They are goated in the bassline scene. But yeah, let's get straight into this. So I'll be making some kind of demo tracks. I've got two lined up for you. And yeah, now full disclosure before the video starts, Crucast have paid me to do this video, but all the opinions that I give in the video about like whether the pack's worth it and how good it all is all my own opinion, so they haven't paid me for that. It's purely to make the video. The rest, they're all my own opinions. So this is the first preset, if we just have a look at this. Yeah, you can already hear it sounds a lot like the kind of sounds that you'd expect from Crucast as a label, which is great because when someone goes searching for a Crucast sample pack, you kind of hope that it sounds like the kind of tracks you'd expect to hear on the label. And yeah, I don't know about you, but when I was first starting Bassline, some of the sounds like these that were out on Crucast were the kind of tracks that inspired me to start making Bassline myself. And we've got the second preset here. Yeah, it sounds very Crucasty, this one. It's a very cool preset. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, you can already see like the diversity in the kinds of presets, because this pack's got 50 presets, which is, you know, very good because it will keep going for a long time. And also, I've said it before, but reverse engineering these presets, so looking at the wavetables they've used and everything, is a great way to learn how to make your own presets in the same style, because you can kind of learn how they've made the sounds, reverse engineer it and make them yourselves. So with 50 presets, this pack is definitely great for that. Oh, yeah, this is a very cool one as well. Might have to use this one myself. You could make some proper wobblers with this. Yeah, as I said, it's very cool to see a variety of different presets in here. Like, yeah, you've got the ones that are kind of the essential Crucast sounds, but you've got stuff like this as well, proper wobbly synths that are, yeah, you've got a whole host of styles in here. This one is very gritty. You can make some very heavy bass lines with this one. This is very cool. Yeah, it's got all kinds of different presets in here. Like this, the way it's pitched up 5 semitones would be great for the second half of a drop, I reckon, because you got the first half where it wouldn't be pitched up, and then you can put it up 5 semitones in the second half just to add some variation. It's perfect for that. Yeah, this is really cool as well, because you could use this for kind of like put a very atmospheric vocal over this and have this as a verse kind of bit going into a build-up. It would be great. It would go off live as well. Oh yeah, this is a cool sound. Oh yeah, this is the kind of thing you'd expect to hear from Crucast. This one's sounding a little bit more old school. Very cool though. Yeah, as you can see in here as well, the way that they've made all these different kind of basses, because they're all different kind of basses, are all very different from each other. So there's a lot that you can learn from this pack and take from it. Oh, this one is disgusting, but in a good way. It's very heavy. Again, like kind of essential Crucast sound here, kind of like Skepsis vibes or something like that. Yeah, there's just a whole load of really high quality, really good presets in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try making my own track from some of these, and I'll show you how it sounds. Alright, so after a few minutes, well, a bit more than a few minutes, maybe like 10 minutes, I've made this little demo type thing, just having a play about with a bunch of the presets. Basically, all these presets are the same as in the pack. I tweaked one ever so slightly, but it's basically the same. And the sub, well, I'll show the sub to you in a minute, but here's how this sounds. So yeah, as you can hear, it's really easy to make loads of stuff with this. Like, I made this in just about 10 minutes with all the stock presets. As I said, I just tweaked one slightly. So yeah, I'll just go through how I made this. So these first I can't count today. These first 3 presets are all basically stock. I don't think I changed these at all. So if you buy the pack, these are the presets I used that you can use yourself if you like how that sounded. So number 7, number 2, and number 1. So yeah, not even getting that far into the pack and already getting these kind of sounds. And then I just switched up with a different bass sound halfway through, and that's number 12. I tried to go for something that you'd hear on Crucast. The sound that everyone knows and loves Crucast for. And yeah, so the processing on these, I've just got a limiter to limit the sound coming out of Serum to make sure it doesn't clip. Then a channel EQ on these ones, because these are like the high bass sound, and I didn't want sub on them because we've got this separate sub that I made here. And then on most of these, I think all of them, I just added the same reverb. So Serum Effects, if you don't have it, download it, because if you've got Serum, you can download Serum Effects included in your price. Turn the size and decay down, and then turn the mix up just to give it some stereo width. And then, yeah, as I said, there was this variation that I added on this channel halfway through. And then there's the sub, so I just took one of the presets and just turned everything off apart from the sub, and just turned on some asymmetrical distortion. It's a good idea to copy one of these rather than just make a new preset for this. Well, you can, but it's just easier this way, I find, because then you have the same LFO shape as on the basses, and it just helps it all merge together a lot better. Then I just layered up some drums on top that were very Crucasty sounding, I thought, you know, like the big festival type drums that get everyone jumping. So I think now, after this one, I'm going to have a try at making a different kind of track. The more wobbly kind of presets that a lot of people really like, I'm going to grab some of them, put together a short demo just like this one, but in a bit of a different style, just to show you what you can do. Alright, so as you can see here, I've got another demo track that I just quickly made. This is more of a wobbly 4x4 kind of thing. I'm not an expert this genre at all, or subgenre should I say, but it's just my vague interpretation of it, just to kind of show you the kind of sounds in the pack and the stuff you can do with it. Like, this didn't take me very long, maybe like 15-20 minutes, and yeah, obviously if I had more time it would be better. I'll go and listen to some more songs in the style as references to kind of get a better idea, but this is just something I quickly whipped up. Yeah, as I said, this is not my specialism at all, but I think it sounds kind of cool, and it's just to show the kind of sounds that you can get from this pack. So there's one that I used for this that I showed earlier. It's preset number 6, which you can get in the pack. I just put a limiter again to limit the sound coming out, to make sure it's not clipping. A low cut, because we don't want any clashing sub between the main bass and the sub. Then some Serum Effects, the same as before, just add some stereo width. And then another cut, just to make sure that there's no random sub coming through from the reverb. And then it's basically the same processing on the second bass that I used halfway through. This is the same, it's all stock, apart from I put this up 4 semitones, that's the only difference. And then, yeah, as I said, same processing as before. And then we've got the sub here, so I just took the original preset from up there, turned everything else off, turned that to a sine wave and added some distortion, and then I just added the limiter and then some kickstart to get that pumping sidechain sound. And then we've got these drums, which are probably, to be fair, the weak points of this track, but that's okay because it's supposed to show the Serum pack, not the drums that I've found on Splice. But yeah, you can make better drums than that yourself. But yeah, so I think that's everything. So I say this is definitely worth getting if you're looking for these kind of sounds. Well, it's got a whole host of sounds, basically anything you could want in Bassline, there's going to be something like that in here. There's all these wobbly presets I just showed, the more kind of mainstream Crucast Crucast presets that everyone knows Crucast for. There's just everything you could need in this pack. I'll leave a link down in the description so you can go and get it for yourself. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.